ThaBoxingvoice.com. We're live here with Paulie. How you doing, Paulie?
Good, good.
How'd you find it today?
I thought it was a good turnout. I think both fighters seem ready. They seem focused. They seem, it's been a long training camp for both guys. So I think the time comes where you're just looking forward to getting in the ring and fighting. And that's what the guys seemed like they were ready to do at this point in the long waiting process.
Now you've been here in the UK for now a couple of fights. What do you think is special that you'd pick out from this fight that's different from the rest?
With Golovkin, I mean, he's always been looking for the marquee name. Regardless of the fact that Kell Brook is a guy moving up in weight, it's still a marquee name. It's still a guy who's going to generate a ton of fans to the arena. It's the kind of guy who's going to generate a ton of fanfare here in the UK, which is where the fight is happening. So I think Golovkin has been waiting to be part of a major promotion like this because he's been part of some pretty big promotions, but he's never been able to snag that mega promotion in the US because the fighters over there are just avoiding him at all costs. So I think with a guy like Brook, who has the popularity he has in the UK, is also a current welterweight champion. That's the only snag, is that he's not the natural middleweight, but at the end of the day, he's a bona fide star here in the United Kingdom, and he's a champion. And I think that's something a little different than what Golovkin has been used to.
Now, what do you foresee actually happening on the night? Not in a specific prediction, but just the way that you think it might pan out.
I think both fighters are tremendous fighters at their respective weights. I think Brook may be an even more fluid fighter, more energetic fighter at middleweight, but at the end of the day, he's just not got the experience at middleweight that Golovkin has. I mean, he's not used to getting hit with that kind of firepower. Golovkin is used to getting hit from guys bigger than Brook, so regardless of how hard Brook hits at welterweight, the power shouldn't translate much to middleweight, maybe a little bit, but he's not going to hit the same way he was at welterweight at middleweight, and so I think the one thing we got to look for is Brook's ability to frustrate Golovkin. If he has that ability, because Golovkin has his own fundamentals very well set, if Brook has the ability to frustrate Golovkin a little bit, I would like to see what happens to a frustrated Golovkin. Does he start to make errors and make mistakes? Because he's always winning in the fight. He's always got control of the fight, so it's easy to not make mistakes when you're in control. But can Brook take the control away from him, at least in some spots? I think at day's end, you favor Golovkin in the fight, but can Brook take the control away from Golovkin, at least in some spots, and reveal some character flaws in Golovkin? Because fundamentals are great. He's got terrific fundamentals, but when you're frustrated, sometimes your fundamentals fall apart because you start to reach, you start to, force the action when it's not there. So proper fundamentals can become sloppy fundamentals when you're frustrated. Maybe, maybe not. I would like to at least see if Brook can take him to that place and see how Golovkin reacts.
Yeah, and finally, what does the future hold for Paulie Malignaggi?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't see myself fighting for too much longer. But if something juicy comes my way, something that I can sink my teeth into and get excited about, yeah, I'll get back in the ring. But if I had it my way, I really don't think I would fight past 2016. I would like 2017 to be the year that I say, you know what, I'm done, and I retire from the sport, and I don't have to think about any more training camps. That would be the ideal thing. You never know with me, but I would like to try to get a nice fight before the end of 2016. If it happens, it happens. If not, then I walk away. But we'll see. I have my eyes open.
Thank you.